about it every time we get together. But,
Mhm.
this industry does not generate the kind of income that you think that it would, and most of that is because of 280E. And I'm amazed at how many times I'm still speaking to folks that tell me, well, I really want to get a dispensary and I'm going through the process. And when I say, well, have you accounted for 280E in your business model? They blank out. And honestly, if you don't know what 280E is, you're not even remotely ready to even think about opening up a dispensary, because 280E is going to take 40 to 60% of your income off the top.
Yep, right off the top. And then as a dispensary, you're purchasing your medicine wholesale.
Yep.
Likely, you're marking it up 100%. So that's 50% of your revenue.
Yep.
And then 60% on top of that is more revenue than you actually had. So that actually means that you are going to have to put in money.
Yep.
The people who are able to survive this are very smart business people, aka us. We have learned how to stay afloat until things change. And I want to talk more about like licensing and all that stuff. But while we're on this subject, what do you think the probability of something happening at the federal level now that we've had an administration change is? And then how do you think that could affect us?
So the change on the federal level has to happen, mostly driven by California. I don't know if you've seen the reports, but Colorado hit $2 billion in sales as of November of last year. We're still waiting for the December sales to come out, but end of November, we did $2.2 billion with a B in little teeny weeny Colorado out here. So the money is coming in. But when you talk about the 280E tax, we have no depreciation. I'm not saying no write-offs. We have very minimal write-offs, which basically equates to no write-offs. So all of the business expenses we don't get to take advantage of. We don't get to depreciate our computers or our chairs or anything like that in the business. So federal legalization will almost double what our businesses are worth, our valuation of our businesses. What does that mean? It means two things. On the positive side, it means that hopefully for most people that have been, fighting through these years and have run a decent business, hopefully you become cash flow positive almost immediately, hopefully.
Right.
It also gives us the opportunity, which I think is key, to be able to go to banks and to the SBA to be able to get lines of credit and loans to be able to better your business. Because as you know, right now, if I want to get new lights for my dispensary and it costs $200,000, I've got to go to someone that wants to lend me the money. And everybody knows that we can't go to a bank. So a lender wants 20% of my business, of my multi-million-dollar business, to loan me $200,000 for my lights. You know what I mean? So it becomes absurd when you're dealing with that type of, loan sharking going on. And then, being Black and brown, as we've talked about it, it's difficult because we just can't call up mom and dad or a brother and sister and be like, yo, you guys, I need $1 million. It doesn't work that way for us. Right. So this is a ridiculously difficult process. I really look forward to legalization. I think that it's going to be a good thing moving forward, but it's not going to come without its challenges, right? Because for all of the money that it's going to loosen up for us, it's also going to loosen up for all of the large multi-state operators, for the folks that have been definitely sharking the industry over the last couple of years. So it's going to be a really interesting play to see what happens once the federal legalization opens up.